So we are storming the Accra Sports Stadium today at exactly 3 p.m. where Ghanaian football giant Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be taking on Wydad Casablanca of Morocco in the second round of the second preliminary round of the CAF Champions League 2025-2026 season. Yeah, so Kumasi Asante Kotoko were able to get to this stage after eliminating Nigerian side Kwara United on both legs. So Kotoko won 4-3 here in Accra, and then the return leg in Nigeria, Kotoko managed to beat them 1-0, which gave them the opportunity to move to the next stage of the competition. So if Kotoko is able to replicate the same performance against the Moroccan side, then it means that the Porcupine Warriors will go or will move straight to the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup 2025-2026 season. Now, whenever Kumasi Asante Kotoko comes up against a North African side and they play in the first leg, or they play at home in the first leg, whereby they win, it means that once they go into the second leg, Kotoko will manage to eliminate that side. Let me give you a typical example. So this is not with a Moroccan side, or this is not with a North African side, but when Kotoko met Kwara United at the Accra Sports Stadium in the first leg, Kotoko won 4-2. And when they went for the return leg in Nigeria, Kotoko won 1-0, which means that they were able to eliminate the Nigerian side on both legs to move to the next stage. Now, when Kotoko, or the last time Kotoko faced Moroccan side, was this same Wydad Casablanca in 2004. So the first leg, which was played at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Kotoko won 2-0. They went all the way to Casablanca in Morocco for the return leg, and then it ended 1-1. And Kotoko were able to eliminate Wydad Casablanca. People are very optimistic that whatever happened in 2004, there is a possibility that it is going to happen this afternoon at the Accra Sports. And so, once Kotoko is able to beat the Moroccan side, it means that going to the return leg, there's so much confidence that they will be able to eliminate Wydad Casablanca. But that is what we are hoping and then trusting Coach Karim Zito and his boys to deliver. Once we are talking about the game, we are talking about one man who would always be a threat for the Moroccan side, and we are talking about no other player than Albert Amoah. Albert Amoah joined Kotoko last season, 2023-2024, from Accra Great Olympics. He was a former player of Oku United, so he was with Accra Great Olympics in the 2022-2023 season, where he scored 5 goals. Now, the next season, he moved to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So this is his first time playing in Africa here. But in the last 2 games that Kotoko has played, he has managed to score 2 goals for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the CAF Champions League. He grabbed a double against Kwara United at the Accra Sports Stadium. So he's one man to watch out for this afternoon for the Porcupine Warriors. After two games in the Ghana Premier League, he has managed to score 2 goals as well. So Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League has played 4 games out of 6, a possible 6. It is because of their participation in Africa. That is why they've only played 4 games. But the 4 games that Kotoko has played, they have won 2, and then they have drawn 2, or they drew 2. So their first win was against Brekum Chelsea. It was the same Albert Amoah who scored the only goal for the side as well. Their next game was against Heart of Lions, where they drew 0-0 at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Then their third game was against BBN Gold Stars, where they won 2-0. Kanketsi, Albert Amoah, and then Hubert Jehu. And then their very last game before this game against Wydad was against Nations FC at the Abrankesi Sports Stadium, where they drew 0-0. Now, that very game, Albert Amoah picked up a knock, and so he was not able to feature. But reports we are gathering is that he's okay. He has been training with the team for the past weeks now, and then prior to this game, he's likely to lead the attack for Coach Karim Zito. So we'll be looking at how Kotoko is likely to parade 11 men for the game against Wydad Casablanca. Like I stated earlier, one player who will be a huge threat for the Moroccan side has to do with Albert Amoah, the young boy from Accra Great Olympics. Managed to score 12 goals for Asante Kotoko in his maiden campaign for the Porcupine Warriors last season. After 27 or 25 games, he managed to score 12 goals. He was the top scorer for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and currently he's leading the chart for the Porcupine Warriors as well. So he has 2 goals already for the Porcupine Warriors in the league, and then 2 goals already for Asante Kotoko in the CAF Confederations Cup. So this afternoon, match is expected from him to probably produce the goals for Coach Karim Zito. So let's look at how Kotoko is going to line up their 11 men for this game. Now, their last game, which was played against Nations FC at the Abrankesi Sports Stadium, the lineup is on your screen. There was Mohamed Kamara in post. Then Lord Amoah. will be at the right back. Patrick Asiedu, who people are tipping to be in the next Black Stars call-up, has been amazing for the Porcupine Warriors, who will be at the left-hand side. And then Joseph Ablo and then Samba O'Neil have seemed to find a very good partnership between the two of them. So it is likely that Joseph Ablo and then Samba O'Neil, the captain of the side, are going to play in the 4 and 5, or are going to play as the central backs or at the CBs. So we have Albert Lord Amwa at the right, and then Patrick Esiedu on the left, and then Samba O'Neil and Joseph Ablo as the two center backs. Then Camara will be imposed. So that is how the back line of Kumasi Asante Kotoko is going to be shaped up ahead of this game. If you come to the midfield, Hilary Dabo, who joins for Samatex, will play the 6th position, and then we have Peter Amidu Akwa operating from the right side of attack as the number 7, a very sharp winger who has been on an amazing form for the Porcupine Warriors. Prior to that, he sustained some injuries, but he's back, and then he has been doing well for Coach Karim Zito. So he will be at the 7th position, and then there's a possibility that Walid Neymar will be at the 8th position, and then 9, Abet Amwa will lead the attack as well, and then Emmanuel Entry is expected to be that midfielder who is going to progress more of the balls for Abet Amwa to be able to bang in the goals as the number 10, and then number 11 will be Hubert Jewood. So this is how Kotoko is likely to be in the setup. But when they went to Kwara United in their last game of the first round, where they won 1-0, it was a different game altogether. We saw Henry Ansu, and then Joseph Ablo as the 4 and 5, and then Samba O'Neil was pushed to the middle as a central DM or as a DM. Then Abetamo and Dozo as the attacks. But this time around, I believe Coach Karim Zito is going to make some few changes. I'm predicting this lineup because of how they set up their team in their last game against Nations FC. So that is how Kotoko is likely to set up a 4-3-3 formation against Wydad Casablanca this afternoon at Accra Sports Stadium, where Linus United TV will be there to bring you behind the scenes action, fans' reactions, and then expectations from the fans as well. But before we end this video, kindly subscribe to the channel, like, share, and then keep dropping your comments as well. Here is Linus United TV on YouTube, and then my name is Linus United TV. We'll drop you a video of the last training session Kotoko had at Accra Sports Stadium on Saturday, and then the hot and heated jama session they had with some technical team members ahead of this game.